Over 40 million people worldwide are infected with HIV. Nearly half are women and children. HIV/AIDS is a health crisis in Africa, Asia, New York, San Francisco, and North Texas. With the many successful drug treatments available, people have come to the conclusion that the epidemic is over, but it is not.
It's a 170, 80-mile bike ride in 2 days. Anybody can do this. We raise money, it's easy to raise, it's not a race.
Lone Star Ride Fighting AIDS was founded by volunteers to help fund organizations serving the needs of people with HIV/AIDS.
Very first year, I was fortunate enough to attend the opening and the closing ceremonies for the ride. I was just overwhelmed by the enthusiasm, just the nurturing environment, the excitement, the invigorating experience was just overwhelming to me. And I'm just not the kind of person who wants to stand on the sidewalk and watch the parade go by. I said, I've got to be a part of this.
It's very important to me that in my lifetime I make a difference. And the Lone Star Ride, you know when you've done it, you have made a difference. At the end of that ride, you know you've done something that is tremendous.
It was a chance for me to achieve a new goal or to achieve a new accomplishment. You know, to see those riders come in last year and achieving that goal and all just smiling and having a good time. I mean, it's a good feeling. And not only that, but you're also with people that aren't first-time riders, so you have people there to kind of help you along the way.
Riders range in experience from novice to cycling enthusiasts and from ages 17 to those in their 70s.
I never work out, and when I did the ride the first time, I really hadn't been riding my bike much. And that was one of the reasons I wanted to participate, was so that I would get back on the bike and become more fit.
I didn't have all the equipment when I started. Again, when I went to the first training ride, I actually connected with somebody who is an avid rider, and he kind of explained to me, you know, these are the things that you'll need, these are the things that you'll want to prepare for. And it was amazing how many people after the ride came up to me and said, you know what, you've got a hybrid bike. If you're looking for a street bike, let me know. I can loan you a bike.
With training rides being held throughout the year for both riders and crew, you will be fully prepared for the big day.
The training rides are absolutely helpful in getting ready, especially if you're not a steady cyclist already. Going on the training rides gets you prepared. You also meet other people who provide you additional support to get going.
I don't think I went 30 seconds before a crew member came by and gave me a thumbs up. Somebody rode by and said, way to go, I'm so glad you're here. And that continued throughout the entire ride.
Lone Star Ride crew members play a vital role during the ride. There are frequent pit stops, and the goal of the crew is to make sure that all the riders have to do is concentrate on riding.
20 miles later, you're at a pit stop, and people are giving you a back rub and feeding you, and you're laughing and telling stories. Who in the world would not want to be part of something like that?
Yeah, the overnight camp is just a relaxing experience. You get back to camp, you clean up, you eat, get a massage, and then they do have nightly entertainment.
The ride last year, I think I was the last rider coming in, and then all of a sudden I hit the motorcycle safety crew. All these people are yelling and cheering for me and for what I'm doing to help the community. And it's just the feeling you get is it's amazing, just how good you feel.
I've definitely made friendships from the Lone Star Ride. It opens up a whole new circle of possibilities. You have that thing in common that you can connect with, and I do hang out with people that I met on the ride.
The thing that means the most to me is the friendships I have developed because of it. Being out there with wonderful people, doing wonderful things.
Lone Star Ride Fighting AIDS is a volunteer organization with a track record of giving 100% of the money raised by the riders directly to the beneficiary organizations.
The fundraising wasn't actually as hard as I expected. I sent out an initial letter to my friends asking for their support, and I got some contributions that way. And just talking to people who were interested in what you were doing, they were willing to support you.
We need you as a rider or a crew member today.
I'd like to see the ride grow, and so I'd like to see more involvement from all groups. Gay or straight, people who are regular cyclists and people who are novices.
This ride is a major source of income for the beneficiaries, and 100% of the money raised by the riders goes directly to our beneficiary organizations.
What's great about Lone Star Ride Fighting AIDS is that the AIDS Outreach Center of Tarrant County, AIDS Services of Dallas, and Resource Center of Dallas all come together to provide a continuum of care for their clients. They all raise money together and together support the community, whether you're in Tarrant County or Dallas County.
We've asked people to care about AIDS for a long time. You know, they've written a check, they want the problem to be solved. We need to continue to encourage and inspire people to be involved in AIDS-related causes.
Please consider joining Lone Star Ride as a rider, a crew member, or as a contributor. Contact us at www.lonestarride.org or call 214-521-2412 for more information.
You will not only get an opportunity to do that, to really test yourself, to test your boundaries, to test your values and your beliefs, but also you'll just get so much back from the experience, because for every person you care for, you'll have 10 people caring for you.
The most emotional thing I've ever done in my life, and it just keeps getting more emotional every ride I do.
And I don't think there's any other aspect of my life that fulfills that like the ride does.
Lone Star Ride Fighting AIDS. Join as a rider or a crew member today.